Alright, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Black Canvas Grappling here on TEW 2020. For those of you that are, I gained a good amount of subscribers thanks to the 5-star series that I started, which I'm very grateful for, but that means that there are a decent amount of people that are probably going to be new to this series. And yeah, so this was the save that I started like right before TEW 9 got announced, and I don't want to bring it over to TEW 9 because I'm having a lot of fun with it as is, and I worry that if I convert the database that it'll either ruin the save, as in like it won't function the same, or I'll mess something up, or it'll either make the game much easier or much harder. I'm completely fine with the way I have it going, to the point where I want to finish the series in TEW 2020 the way I have it. So this save has gone through like already a couple of formats. It started, it was just going to be me showcasing the pay-per-views that I put on. And then I realized that going through the tours was just way too confusing for you guys and me recapping it too. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just stream it live. That's fun, and I enjoyed streaming it live. However, due to certain circumstances, I'm only able to stream it most nights very late for me. And then also my internet was like, hey, I'm going to just stop working properly. And it's like, oh, that's so cool. That's so cool that you can do that. So now this is going to be a different format where I will still showcase all the tour shows. However, I'm going to split off the tours in half like I have been. When I was streaming it and I re-uploaded the VODs, I wanted it to be able so that the people that didn't want all the tours didn't have to watch all the tours. They could just watch the part 2s and it would exclusively be the pay-per-view. However, that would result in all the tour shows being like multiple hours long, like up to 2.5 hours of just tour shows and people watching a VOD, which some people like, but most people prefer not to. So in a way to try to make these tours shorter for the uploader, that would be me, for the average watcher, I again, for those of you that are new, I have been doing these, I call them pop-up pay-per-views, where they're just like mini shows. They're essentially tour shows turned up to 11, but they're still below regular pay-per-views. And I'll splice them in the middle of the tour to just milk money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, after the Lions Roar, I'm going to completely redo our schedule for the entire year, so that we will have a like 3 or 4 tour shows, then the pop-up pay-per-view, and then the next episode we will have 3 or 4 tour shows, and then the actual pay-per-view, so that the pop-up pay-per-views, they can feel like a little more special. Obviously, I don't want, the pop-up pay-per-view to overshadow the actual tour end show, but I'm gonna be like pre-booking matches onto these proper, and just try to make them feel a little more special and less like the just mega cheese that they are. So, yeah, so in this first episode, we will have Roaring Lion Tour 1, 2, and 3, and then the Kingdom's Calling, and then in part 2, it will be Tour Day 5, 6, and 7, and then, of course, the Lions Roar, which is our company season finale event. So, yeah, booking 5-star in TEW 9, the way that angle generator was made, it made it so that I had to pre-book the angles, and it resulted in me creating a format where I would just pre-book the entire tour show beforehand, and that worked out really well. So that's what I've done for BCG, just to try it with this save, and I think it'll stick. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just get into the first tour day. And the thing about BCG, the difference that hold up, oh my god. Psychology to Koyo, microphone to Ichiro, selling to Yutaka, and psychology to Kubo. So the difference that I want to have between BCG and 5-star is I want to keep my booking plans with 5-star more like as a surprise, you know. But BCG, I've streamed it, and you guys kind of already know the inner workings of what I got going on with BCG, so while I will cut out all of me simulating the non-tour dates anytime we don't run a show, I will have the recording software, I'll have this guy going at all times, so that if, while I'm simulating, one of our guys gets poached, or I decide to make a signing, I can then splice that in the video, so you guys don't miss what's going on. And that reminds me, we did make a signing. I was looking at Showtime, and I was looking at possible ideas when I get more stables going, and I realized that once Shiga got poached, Showtime was kind of left in like Furusawa and the mid-carders kind of gimmick. So I've signed Massacre, who is known for his work in Australia, but he actually did have a short run in Golden Canvas Grappling after his first run in Zen, before joining APW, and he's pretty good, and he's actually decently over in Kansai, which is our region, so I thought he's an unimportant, but damn, I really thought he'd be more. 31. He just misses the, oh my god, I hit page down. It looks like he just missed... Where the hell did he go? It looks like he just missed the recognizable part, but I think we could rise him up to recognizable fairly quickly. So we're going to bring Massacre in to join Showtime. He's not going to just one-for-one swap Shiga. Shiga was kind of like Furusawa's second right-hand man, and like tag partner and friend that he turned on because he sucked. That was the storyline. I don't have any... The only personal vendetta I have against Shiga was that he left me. But Massacre's gonna be less like a, am I saying Shiga? I meant Shingen. My bad. Shingen. Shiga is the guy that hates me because I took his job. Shingen Miyazaki was kind of like a friend and right-hand man to Furusawa. Massacre's gonna be more like a hired gun that he regularly teams with. So it's gonna be a pretty close swap between Massacre and Shingen, but not a complete one-for-one kind of thing. So, on this tour show, we are going to open the show. We need a technical masterclass, and we are going to do that with Tornado Nagai versus Dynamite Narahashi. My dumbass brought Narahashi back too early, not thinking about the possibility of bringing him back for storyline purposes. I just brought him back for no reason, so I'm going to use this match to then immediately write him off again. So... After the match, Dynamite Narahashi is then ambushed by Yoshinaka Taku and the dojo guards until he physically cannot get back up to his feet. Menace, I think Yoshinaka has got decent promo, decent enough, and Dynamite 2. Has he grown in his promo? Not at all, no. His microphone a little bit, but he's got the same charisma he's always had. So yeah, the dojo, lay out Dynamite until he can't get up. So yeah, for those of you that are new to the series, the dojo was started by Bunraku and Tori, and the original members were these 5 guys, but swapped Taku out for Dynamite, and then Tori he was like, let me just smash my head into a wall, and he got a major concussion. So then we were like, should Dynamite just take over? And then Dynamite wasn't doing well. So then we just had the group remove Dynamite and elect Taku as the new leader. So, and then instead of just not using Dynamite until I was ready to bring him back to have this cool feud between him and Taku, I brought him back to like job to Funakoshi for no reason, because I don't know why. That was a dumb idea. Up next, we gotta have our Young Lion match. Standard Ikki and Kubo Young Lion match. Ikki and Kubo will lose to Giant Brody and Sofu Ozawa for some reason. Just for fun, I guess. Brody's going to go over. It's a young lion match. You don't need to think too hard about it. Giant Brody wins. We then have a 6-man where the American Cobras, our tag champions, and Shark will take on the Red Dragons and Takanori Doi, because we are Doi boys here. This will go 10 minutes also. Storm can get the victory, book the segment. We then have Furusawa, Showtime himself, introduces his new hired gun, Massacre. There we go. So Mabuchi Furusawa straight up introduces the BCG fans to Massacre. Like, this is the new guy in Showtime. He's gonna he rules. He's gonna kill everybody. That'll be 4 minutes. Major success on them. And then they team up. So it's gonna be Ant-Man and Monday Next versus Massacre and Mabuchi Furusawa. This match will go 17 minutes. And Furusawa, we'll give Massacre the victory over Monday Next. I bet they've clashed before. I'm pretty sure they can call. I actually don't know if Massacre can call. He's new to me. He can call. Open, called, slow build, don't overbook it, decisive. Good old introduction for the new guy here. We then have another 6-man where the team of M3 as a whole, Blast Radius and Suki, will take on the dojo of the Dojo Guards and Yoshinaka Taku. And after 21 minutes, Taku is going to pin Suki. Yep, Suki's taking a clean loss here tonight. Don't call it, because I know Rokumon can. And I forgot I need to steal the show. That'll be not you. That'll be you. Massacre match can steal the show. Alright, so yes, Yoshinaka Taku pins Suki. And then Taku challenges Suki for the Challenger Series title at Kingdom's Calling. We are going to have a massive fucking match at that pay-per-view. Yoshinaka Taku and Suki. A match that is fit for the Lion Hunts, our WrestleMania, but I'm doing it here because I have a different plan for our WrestleMania. So, give them the success. Alright, and then in our main event, another 3v3, where the Spinebreakers and Razan Okamoto will take on Funakoshi's boys, his regular team-up guys, his protege Tanyu, and his, I guess, good friends, the Wild Ones. And Razan's going to go over them. I think this match will be pretty good. We can have Harker take the pin. Open script, slow build, decisive. And then we do a quick promo after. A little bit of a promo heavy. Razan shits on Funakoshi's underlings. Because as we know, Razan Okamoto won Soul Survivor. So he will face Funakoshi at the pay-per-view for the world title. Finally getting his world title match that he worked so hard to get. And he just, a little cocky promo like, this is who you align yourself with. I beat them like they were fucking nothing. We won't be penalized on angles. 112 minutes. Let's get into the show. Tornado Nagai and Dynamite got a 54. Beautiful. 64 for Taku and Dynamite's promo. 49, Giant Brody got a 62. Amazing. 56 for the three-way with you. Holy shit, Storm. Jesus Christ, buddy. Oh my god. A 70 on a tour show. What the fuck? 55 for Furusawa introducing Massacre. And he got a 43. He got a 43, which I'm not mad at all about. That's a good performance, especially in a debut. So, match rating out of 64. Dude, why is everybody popping off today? It's just the tour, guys. Relax. Oh my god. Suki got a 71. 66 for the promo? Oh my god! Dude, everybody's fucking going off. This is going to be a... Knock on wood. My desk is wood. This is going to be a good show. We somehow didn't get any popularity changes, which is a goddamn shame. But yeah, like I said, so the way this new format's going to go is we're going to just get straight into the next tour show instead of watching, you guys watching me simulate. But I'll have the recording keep going just in case anything happens in the meantime. Brutal. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. This is fucking, yes. This is why I'm recording right here. Doc Hammond retires. Fuck you. You suck, you bum. Hang it up. Hang it up. Goodbye. Good. Oh, man, he's still going to be in the business. Also, I found it funny. Old Taku, he got divorced immediately after he retired. His wife's like, I don't want you home, bud. Please go away. WrestleWorld expands. Is it just WrestleWorld Lucha and Great Britain? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Oh, well. Alright. We only made 200,000, dude. Tax came at the ass for us. Oh my god, tax came out the ass for us. Ooh, I was because we were at like 600K. Oh my god. Yeah, 200 fucking, what kind of miscellaneous? Just general I gotta pay. For what? Brutal. Brutal. So yeah, I was going to, so our dojo, I want to get our dojo, where are you, dojo? Roaring Lion Dojo. I want to get our dojo up to 100 until the next graduates come out. So we have 3 more months. I was going to just say fuck it, because it looked like we were about to make a shit ton of money, and then this miscellaneous tax was like, no, you aren't. The literally, you're making too much money tax said no. So, I'm going to not upgrade the dojo at all. I'm gonna finish this tour, and then once we get past the Lion Hunts, or sorry, not the Lion Hunts, the Lion's Roar. Once we get past the Lion's Roar, then we're just gonna go straight from straight up to 100. That's the wrong one. Straight up to 100 training, and then call it there, and then we're done upgrading the dojo. But yeah, let's just get straight into the next tour show. I did need to pre-book the first match we had for Kingdom's Calling of Yoshinaka Taku and Suki for the Challenger Series Championship. So that's all we have pre-booked for that so far. So day 2 opens up. We don't have our top guys do technical masterclass matches too much, but Roku Satomura and Mabuchi Furusawa will be opening with a technical masterclass. Furusawa's obviously going to go over, and I think Roku can call it. He's decent. No, he is good. He's decently good, but he just cries so much. It's like not worth it. It's not worth booking him properly. So up next, we are going to have a surprise appearance. Furusawa. He cuts this promo. He's like, alright, I didn't win Soul Survivor, but Funakoshi still's never beaten me, and I've beaten Razan on multiple occasions. So right here, right now, I'm calling out whoever comes out of the Lion's Roar with that BCG World title, watch your back, because I will take you down at the very next pay-per-view, because I got both of your numbers, and something like that. And then all of a sudden, Joshua Taylor comes out. We don't use him often, because he's not as good as he should be, and he is way too much money for that. But Joshua Taylor makes an appearance here on the tour show to say, no. You can't just call dibs. You gotta earn it. I've only been in this company for how many months, and I already know that. And if you want to earn it, who's better than the greatest gaijin that BCG has ever brought in, top shelf Joshua Taylor? And yeah, the two just go back and forth. Like, give me the title shot. Once the title shot, once a title shot, once a world title shot, JT interrupts. This is going to go 6 minutes. Both guys major success. Up next, we're going to have a massive 4v4 Young Lion match where Icky, Kubo, Genji, and Utaka. So Icky, Kubo, and the Red Dragons take on Ant-Man Monday Next and the Dependables. Just to book the Dependables, I guess, and give Shark another win against some Young Lions. And then we are going to have, we have a promo. So during that whole match, the story of this match is that Ant-Man and Monday Next, they don't wrestle like, they wrestle like Japanese juniors, but they don't have the same mannerisms and respect for wrestling that people in Japan do, and this pisses off the Dependables, and they call Ant-Man and Monday Next a disgrace and challenge to face them at the Kingdom's Calling. So Shiraku, Yori, Ant-Man, and Monday Next. Can either of these guys really cut a promo? No, they can't. So we'll put them on fighting, I guess. It's only going 2 minutes, so it shouldn't hurt us that bad. The Dependables call Ant Next a disgrace. Challenge them for Kingdom's Calling. Alright. That's our second match. It's not a huge match, like I said, but these two teams are, because of their position on the card, I don't really get to use them on pay-per-view matches. So even though we call these pop-up pay-per-views, in the game, they are just as important as regular pay-per-views. They just don't have the prestige levels. So getting these two guys on a pay-per-view card is nice, because I don't get to do that very often. And then we're going to give Quick Kick Nakao a victory over the Doi Boy. We love the Doi Boy here. But he is still a Young Lion, so Quick Kick. Holy fuck, is he graduate? Holy shit, Whoa! Doi Boy's no longer a Young Lion, guys. Doi Boy is no longer a Young Lion. Do I have extra time on this card? No, not at all. Okay. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't think I didn't think he was gonna be a Young Lion, not a Young Lion for another, like few months. Unfortunately, I have him as a Young Lion for this card, and it probably wouldn't hurt him to just continue to job to more over guys just to get a little better, but starting next tour, we might give the Doi Boy something to fucking work with. Holy shit. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. Not a slow build. We'll steal the show, and he's not a Young Lion, so I'm making his match 12 minutes. I'll just cut 2 minutes from, I'll cut it from a minute from here and a minute from another match. Holy shit, Doi Boy's graduated, guys. Doi Boy has graduated. It's a shit. I'm not gonna have him get his first win on this tour show, but we'll do it after this tour show. Wow. Okay, yeah. So up next is 3v3. So if I'm gonna book Joshua Taylor for $860, I'm gonna use him in a match. So Saguru and Raw Power, the stable of the Next, they are gonna job to the American Cobras and Joshua Taylor. Match is gonna go 18 minutes. JT will get the victory. Steal the show. Koyo, I'm feeling, takes the pin. Open script, slow build, decisive. JT gets that. Up next is a simple tag match where Blast Radius takes on Yoshi Nakataku and Giant Brody. Just a good hype up match for the Challenger Series Championship, and unfortunately for the Taku, He got the victory on the last show, so we're going to give this one to Blast Radius. They'll get the win this time. Open script, slow build. I'm pretty sure Taku's the one that can't call it, yeah. It's rising pretty fast, his psychology, but not at 70 yet. I will cut the minute from here. Yeah, slow build. Yeah, shut up, buddy. Rokumon's going to put you in your fucking place if you try that. And then in our main event, another 3v3, Funakoshi will be able to team with his boys, the Wild Ones. Funakoshi and the Wild Ones could take on Intensity and Washi Tanaka. This match is going to go 25 minutes because all these guys are pretty good. I'm pretty sure they all can call. I know Washi. I don't even know why I'm checking Washi. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all these guys are good to call it. So Funakoshi gets the victory, obviously, because he's the world champ. He can pin Masashi because he's lowest on the card right now. Open called slow build decisive. And then we have a 4-minute promo that says Funakoshi claps back. So Funakoshi basically, Razan's not on the card tonight, much like how Funakoshi wasn't on the card at the last one. So Funakoshi's like, Razan, if you want to talk shit, then back up your fucking words. I'll bring my boys. I'll bring the Wild Ones. You bring the Spine Breakers. How about we have a preview match at Kingdom's Calling? How about we have a 3v3 preview match? If you want to talk shit, then we should meet early. So we is that our main event? No, our main event's going to be Furusawa versus JT. In the semi-main of our pop-up pay-per-view Kingdom's Calling, we will have Funakoshi and the Wild Ones versus Razan and the Spine Breakers. Funakoshi, Animal Harker, Big Bruiser Finley. I think I could just put these all on Menace, and we'll put Razan. So Juro Sen and Nobuharu all off screen. Regular success. Alright, and then we do have one press conference after the show. Yoshifusa Maeda makes it official for the pay-per-view. Press conference. Maeda makes Furusawa versus JT official. Adds number 1 contender Stip. So whoever wins will go on to Strength Rush and challenge for the world title. So we're going to be setting up 2 matches. We're going to set up the main event of Strength Rush in the main event of Kingdom's Calling. So, yeah, Furusawa won his title shot. He might just get it. So, that's supposed to be on the post show. Sorry. We'll make it 6 minutes. What happened? Why did Maeda go away? Alright. So yeah, we got a couple pre-bookings, obviously. We got, Razan and the Spine Breakers versus those two and Funakoshi, Wild Ones. I don't know why I blanked on their name for a second. And then, of course, winner goes on to fight for the World Championship at Strength Rush, Joshua Taylor versus Mabuchi Furusawa in the main event of Kingdom's Calling. And yeah, that is all the matches we have pre-booked. So we open, Furusawa and Roku get a 66, good to see. And the promo gets a 61. Taylor kind of struggled off script. If I script, I'm going to try scripting on the post show, see if that helps him, or if he just had a bad performance. 48 for the 4v4 Young Lion match. And the promo, he got a 34. Good thing we put him on fighting. It wouldn't have worked otherwise. 51 for the Doi Boy versus Nakao. Doi Boy, he's starting to get some legitimate matches in him. I think I have him teaming up with some Young Lions in upcoming tours. If I have singles matches, like if I have it scheduled so like Ginji has a singles match, then I'll switch him for the Doi Boy. Otherwise, if I already have him teaming up with other Young Lions, it's just gonna be too much of a headache to rebook the whole card. So that'll be stuck to 8 minutes or 10 minutes total. If not, then I will give him the proper 10-minute minimum that we go with for the non-Young Lions. That probably sounded like a bunch of gibberish to a lot of you. That was really just me thinking out loud, to be honest. 67 for JT and the Cobras. JT got a 54. Good enough performance. If he wasn't so much goddamn money, I'd want to actually properly use Joshua Taylor. So, Storm Spillane is just a fucking god. Holy shit. 72 for Taku and Brody versus Blast Radius. Beautiful. And 78 for the main event. Dude, Fuda, what the fuck are you guys on? Dude, oh my god, Jesus, this tour show is going fucking crazy. This tour is going crazy. 62 for this, and then a 58 for the press conference. So, yeah, 73 for that tour show. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so if nothing happens, I'll see you guys for the next tour show then. Alright, so nothing really happened in between day 2 and day 3. I looked at some broadcaster. Once we hit medium, we're going to be able to go into... I can't look at it now, of course. Once we hit medium and 65, once we hit 65 pop and Kansai, we'll be able to go to a much better pay-per-view broadcaster. We'll just have to upgrade one of our production values, which we can afford at this point. So, yeah, hopefully that'll help out a lot. I have a lot of press conference shit on this show. Oh, my God. Okay, so we open the show. We're going to have a preview match for the Ant-Man and Monday Next versus Shiraku and Yori. And that is going to be Shark and Ant-Man going up in a technical masterclass. Open called. I actually don't know if Shark can. Shark cannot. Open scripted, slow build, decisive. Give Shark the victory here. I gotta make sure nobody but, yeah, our injury-prone guys are out. Then we're gonna have a trios Young Lion match where Silent Killers and Tanyu Toshu Sai are gonna... Ooh, I fucked that up somehow. Silent Killers and Tanyu Toshu Sai versus... Ikki, Kubo, and Ginji, just to get some unique pairings with these Young Lions going. 10-minute total, give Tanyu the victory. And alright, and then the other Young Lion match we have is going to be Spine Breakers versus Doi and Yutaka. Exclude already booked. Yutaka and Takanori Doi. Spine Breakers, like I said, I already pre-booked these Young Lion matches, so unless Doi is in a singles match himself, these are going to be cut down to the 10-minute total that I like to have the Young Lion matches go into. Open scripts. Oh, wait, no, this is still a Young Lion. We don't care. We don't care. Up next, we have Quick Kick Nakao versus Suguru Imoto. And Quick Kick Nakao is going to go over in 14 minutes. This can be our steal of the show. Quick Kick Nakao is, he's the guy that I signed with Tornado Nagai. And Tornado Nagai became notorious for bitching about jobbing. And despite the fact that Quick Kick Nakao has more pop than Tornado Nagai all across Japan... Quick Kick Nakao barely ever complained unless it was like an instance where I actively chose somebody lower than him to beat him. And because of that, I have then begun to push Quick Kick Nakao, even though he's not that good, just out of spite towards Tornado Nagai. So, yeah. So after that, we have the next. They just lost a match. So obviously they're not going to be happy about it. They jump Nakao and tell him to find 2 partners for Kingdom's Calling. Just a quick angle here. Building up another match on the card. We will find out during the press conference who Quick Kick Nakao will team up with. So, damn, Suguru can't really cut a promo. None of them can. You know what? It's not going to do that well anyway. We might as well just give them promo time to develop more. But yeah, the next lost a match, so they took it out on their opponent. Up next, we have a trios match. No, sorry, a quad match with the entire dojo. So the dojo guards, Giant Brody and Yoshi Nakataku, versus the tag champs and Raw Power. This match is going to go 24 minutes. And why is my thing spinning? Okay, thank God. 24 minutes, and in the match, Inijero will pin Storm Spillane. And that will be important in 5 seconds when I explain what happens afterwards. 49 in Kansai. 51. Why are you complaining? He's probably mad. Like, I've been busting my fucking ass. You're gonna have me lose, and it's like, calm down. And that is because since the guards got the pinfall, they will receive a title match at I keep want to call it Lion Rises, but it's Lions Roar. So not for Kingdom's Calling, for the Lions Roar. Inajero and the Dojo Guards will take on the American Cobras for the BCG Tag Team titles. Alright, 2 minutes. That is for the Lions Roar. This will be a fucking great match. I think we've done it before when the Dojo Guards were the champs, so now a little bit of role reversal with the Cobras being the champs. That's not even close to the right title. Yeah, so then in our main event of the evening, we have a trios match with M3, Blast Radius, and Suki versus Showtime's Mabuchi Furusawa, Massacre, and Washi Tanaka. And the match will go 25 minutes. Furusawa gets the pinfall. Do I have specifically who he pins? Washi will quick roll up on Blasty Coma. That's right. Washi goes over Blast, open script, slow build, flash pinfall. We're gonna protect all of M3 because I don't want them to lose pop from this match. And then, here's what we're doing. This is a long angle, so I'm gonna type out the name real quick. Gives Suki an out. They kill him. Okay, so here's what happens. Furusawa and the other two guys he teamed with, Furusawa, Massacre, and Washi of Showtime, had just beaten M3. And Furusawa, he talks to Suki. He's like, I talked to you about this before, and you didn't give me the time of day. But I'm watching you week in and week out. You're clearly the star of this group. You're clearly the star. And I knew you were going to be the star because like me, you came from Golden Canvas Grappling. Do you really want to waste the rest of your career in limbo with these two, this washed up has-been and never will be? I'm giving you one more chance, Suki. Join me. Join Showtime. Take Shingen's place. Become the man he never really was. Be my right-hand man. We'll get the tag titles. You'll still be Challenger Series champion. I'll become world champion. We're going to take over BCG. Me, you, Washi, Massacre, Intensity. We'll take over this company. And Suki, he grabs the microphone. He's about to respond. But he doesn't say a word. He spits right in Furusawa's face. And Furusawa, he takes a second, and he headbutts him to the ground. And while Blast, Ikoma, and Rokuman, when Suki wasn't looking, they were jumped by Intensity and Washi and Massacre. And then after Suki gets laid down by Furusawa, Massacre grabs a chair, and they Pillmanize Suki's leg, going into his Challenger Series title defense. While Intensity and Washi are holding the other two members of M3 back. So Mabuchi Furusawa, he really wanted to work with Suki here, but Suki just refused, and it cost him his leg. Blast Rokumon, we're going to put Washi, we're going to put Massacre, we're going to put Masashi, and we're going to put Yoshisada. Excuse me. Major success for the Showtime boys. 6 minutes. So yeah, that's how we end the show, and then we do have 3 press conference things. Press conference, TEW and the Cobras will do a one-time team up at KC. So in a preview match for the tag titles, the American Cobras and TEW Toshusai have agreed to do a one-time only team up to take on the Dojo Guards and Giant Brody. TEW isn't scheduled to face Giant Brody at the Lion's Roar, but him and Giant Brody have big history in the save, as they, I don't think they teamed up in Tag Mania. They might have teamed up in Tag Mania. I don't know. I think they were just regular team up guys. I can check real quick. They did. They teamed up in Tag Mania, and they were unsuccessful. Then they continued to team up in the remainder of the next tour until they lost again at the pay-per-view, and Giant Brody turned on him and eventually joined the dojo. So Giant Brody and TEW Toshusai have history. So that is why TEW is going to be doing a one-time team up with the Cobras. Not like, oh, I'm friends with the Cobras now, more of the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing. So, yeah, this will just be a cool 3v3 match to hype up the tag title match. So that will be the first thing we do on the press conference. The second press conference we have is Nakao will team up with the Politicians. So the Next told him, find a partner, find 2 partners, and he's like, here's who I'm going to team up with. So Roku, Tornado, and Nakao to face Suguru, Ichiro, and Koyo. Off-screen. Major success for everybody because they're getting booked. Alright. This is only going to go 2 minutes, I think, because, yeah, they can't really cut promo. And finally, PC, Maeda books Blast vs. Washi plus Suki update. So this happens I imagine, at the very end of the press conference, where Maeda, he's like, so Washi got a quick roll-up on Blasticoma, and Blasticoma's furious and demanded that he gets a rematch, and I said, yeah, I got no problem with that. You can do it at Kingdom's Calling. And then he also is like, we have gotten word from Suki. He will be competing. He's not vacating his Challenger Series title. He will still defend against Yoshi Nakataku, but we don't know how stable his leg is going to be. So there we go. That is the press conference. Fucking goddamn it. I meant to post-show that. Post-show. Cool. So we have, for Kingdom's Calling, we have pre-booked Washi versus Blast. That's going to open the show. That's going to be our technical masterclass. The Next versus Nakao and the Politicians. So Raw Power and Suguru versus the Politicians and Quick Kick Nakao. And then, of course, the one-time only ever team up between the Cobras and TEW versus the Dojo Guards and Giant Brody. Alright, so that, I think, is the full card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, for pop-up pay-per-views, we only do 7 matches as opposed to the usual 8 we do for normal pay-per-views. So, yeah, this is our final tour show before Kingdom's Calling. And Ant-Man and Shark got a 51. Good way to open the show. 55 for the first Young Lion match, and then a 48 for the second. Good stuff from everybody involved. 51 for Suguru Emoto and Quick Kick Nakao. They have great chemistry, and it got a boost from the Steal the Show quality. Their promo got a 47. I wasn't expecting that. 64 for the Dojo versus Raw Power and the Cobras. That was good. That was better than I was expecting. That's a good match. 57 for the call out for the Lions Roar. 65 for our main event. I gotta check. I didn't check if... Okay, we won't be penalized. Okay, I forgot to check if we're gonna be penalized. And the Suki Angle, spitting in his face. Both men did amazing. Angle got a 75 to end the tour. And the press conferences got a 63, a 40, and a 73. All right. Beautiful way to finish out going into Kingdom's Calling. The matches didn't hit as well as the previous two tour dates, but that's fine. The story beats hit perfectly, and that's all I care about, truly. Alright, nothing went down. We're about to get into Kingdom's Calling, but while I'm here, I did want to show you what I was talking about. Emperor's Choice, they have a lot of coverage, and all we need to do is up our broadcast and music. Once we hit medium and 65 pop in one region, I believe that means we will be able to go to Emperor's Choice. And the good thing about events is that you don't need to wait for the deal to expire. So we're going to try to go straight to Emperor's Choice if we can. Even if it's in the worst time slot, we're already in a pretty bad time slot, so it can't hurt. I think there's a good chance by the end of this tour we'll be at 65 and at medium. But I'm thinking that after Kingdom's Calling tonight, one of these three, it's Chubu, Chogoku, or Kyushu. Oh, we can't do Kyushu. It needs to be Shioku. Yeah, Shikoku's not going to happen. But either Chubu or Chugoku, I feel like we'll reach 35 and we'll be able to go to medium. So that'll be part one of the task complete. But yeah, it is time for our pop-up pay-per-view. The Lions Roar, Maeda and Ginji. Alright, psychology, a lot of psychology. Alright, good stuff. We are looking at the Nara Baseball Stadium. 20,000? 20,000 and we can't fit enough people in there? Is it cheaper? I don't know if it'll be cheaper to just run... It might just be cheaper to run a generic venue, honestly. Yeah, I think we're just gonna run a region. I don't think we're gonna run a venue. We could fit more people in and it'll cost us the same, so no point in running the venue. But yeah, we are gonna open the show with our technical masterclass. It's going to need to go 20 minutes, though, unlike the usual 15, because Blasty Coma is a star, and he will be going over. And he can call it in the ring. I feel like this match is a sleeper for match of the night. Washi's unhappy, which I'm not surprised about, but it's the opener, so we'll call it. So it's no longer a sleeper for match of the night. It just won't be. Ant-Man and Monday Next versus the Dependables is going to go 13 minutes. With Ant-Man and Monday Next going over. The reason I had this match was so that I could have Ant-Man and Monday Next go over. I am much higher on them than the Dependables. Shark, once Yori retires, which is going to be any day now, I could actually see myself giving Shark a low-key singles push. But as of now, I'd rather have Ant-Man and Monday Next win that kind of match. And then same thing for the Next. As much as I was talking about how happy I am with Quick Kick Nakao, I would much rather have the Next beat these three at this moment in time, even if the Next aren't as good. I'm really high on them. I kind of want to try to push them. So 16 minutes total. This will be our Steal the Show. We'll have a moto. Get the victory over. I don't care who. They can figure it out. They can complain at each other. Steal the Show, open script, all out, decisive. Alright. Then we have the trios match, the Dojo versus the American Cobras and TEW. This is going to go 20 minutes, and Giant Brody can get the victory over TEW Toshu Sai. Open called 70. I know they were struggling. 79, 70. I didn't mean to click that. Okay, yeah, called. Cool. Called in the ring. Slow build decisive. All right. Okay. And then we have a Suki entrance where it's clear. It is clear he is not 100%. That's a question mark. There we go. 5 minutes, Suki and Yoshi Nakataku. Entertainment success, major success. And yeah, it's kind of obvious here. We're having Yoshi Nakataku take the Challenger Series title. The only downside for me with booking in Japan is that 99% of these Eastern products, if you have a fuck finish, it tanks the rating. And I understand there should be that to some degree, but with Japanese companies, it tanks it. So I have to try to get creative when person A fucks over person B. Like how Furusawa fucked over Suki, I had to be creative about it. I couldn't just have Furusawa run in. But yes, Yoshi Nakataku will indeed capture the Challenger Series Championship. Open script, slow build, decisive. And I know Suki is better than Yoshi Nakataku, but that is the reason we are having him lose tonight, is to get the Challenger Series belt off of him so we can finally begin the main event push for our boy Suki-san. Nice. And then we have a quick promo afterwards. Dynamite Narahashi is back, and he wants to take the CS title from Taku. The big blow-off match. This is why Suki's dropping the belt. There's two reasons, obviously. The first one we explained. The second reason is we can finally have the big, grand singles match between Taku and Dynamite Narahashi. In my opinion, the best story we have told in the save so far happen at the biggest show of the year. Boom. Pre-booking. The Lion's Roar. Dynamite versus Yoshi Nakataku for the Challenger Series title. He's like, you took everything from me. My best friend's injured. I have nobody to rely back on. My group abandoned me thanks to you. So I'm going to take the one thing that you have earned since ruining my life. That'll fix itself eventually. And then, semi-main, we have the Spinebreakers versus Funakoshi. Spinebreakers and Razan versus Funakoshi and the Wild Ones. This is going to go 23 minutes as well. And Funakoshi can pin Razan. He is going to pin Razan, and I was originally going to have a quick little angle like, you're not fucking ready to take this title from me, but I ran out of time. So instead of running an angle, just pretend like he kind of did that during the match. Like, you're not ready to take this title from me kind of moment. And then, of course, in our main event, Joshua Taylor versus Mabuchi Furusawa. Winner goes on to challenge for the BCG World Championship at Strength Rush. And your winner, Mabuchi Furusawa. I hope with my little mouse antics I tricked a couple of you there. But no, Joshua Taylor will not win. Mabuchi Furusawa will go on to Strength Rush to challenge for the world title. We don't know who that's going to be at this moment in time. Could be Furusawa. No, it can't be Furusawa. It could be Funakoshi or Razan, so I can't pre-book it yet. But just know Furusawa, he has the next match. He is up next for the world title. Alright, I got my notepad ready. Let's get into this pop-up pay-per-view. Washi got a 69. Blasty Coma got a fucking 63. They have great chemistry. 68 for the segment. Good match. Great way to start the show. And I'm happy with that. I fucking did. I hit slow build, didn't I? That's on me. They still did really well. They still did really well. You know Yori's going to do bad. He's 48. I'm letting him finish out his career here before we give Shark the big ol' push. Let me make sure I didn't slow build this one. Okay. And then I think the rest of these are all 20 minutes. Okay, cool. And yep, 60 for this match. The next all had the best ratings. Nikau didn't do that bad, but the guys that complained the fucking most, they fucking had the worst rating. Just saying. Yeah, Ichiro with the best performance. 60 for these guys. 74 for the Dojo versus the Cobras and Tanyu. And we do have a couple of 70s. For those of you that are new to the save, the way I do post-match speeches with BCG is I do it based off of rating. So anytime somebody breaks the 70 mark, I log it in my notepad right here, and then whoever has the top 3 performances get the top 3 praises. So Marvel had a 73. I have to type all of these just in case nobody else breaks 70. Storm got a 71. So Marvel's a bit weird. Storm Spillane never holds back, it seems. Marvel kind of saves himself for the pay-per-views, because Storm has been like consistently better than Marvel on the tour, and then tonight, Marvel showed up. So, you know, tag team, but they're kind of different guys. That's cool. But the Dojo did go over. Match got a 74. The Angle with Suki entering, not being 100%, got a 72. And please, for the love of God, okay, I was just making sure I picked the right winner. I didn't want to fuck that up. A match got a 79. I should have put it in the main. I didn't trust either of them. Fucking damn. They both got 75s. And so did Tanyu. So Taku will get the edge over Suki because he won the match. Suki will be in second because his match did better than Tanyu's match. And yeah, beautiful. Oh man, I don't think JT and Furusawa can beat a 79. I didn't think Yoshinaka Taku had it in him. But guys, we made the right choice. We put the right guy at the back of this stable. Yep. 79. Yoshinaka Taku wins the Challenger Series Championship. Is it for the first time in his career? It is. First time in his career, Challenger Series champion Yoshinaka Taku. We really turned this guy into a star. I'm feeling it. Him and Suki are our biggest success stories so far. Like everybody else we've pushed is like pushed within quotes because they were already made men when we started. And then the Dynamite Narahashi promo gets a 57. Good to see. Dynamite can't. Neither of these guys can really cut a promo, so I'm fine with the 57. The semi-main gets a 76. Funakoshi with a fucking 88. 88, and then Finley got a 77. So that immediately blows everybody else out the water. Funakoshi is fucking great. Razan got an 86. I missed that. 86 for Razan. Everyone else did decent. The Spine Breakers are very much not over, so they're not going to be able to pull ratings like the rest of these guys. So I am fine. I am fine with them not really showing up tonight. This is the first time I've ever put them in a serious kind of angle. So I'm fine with that. 76, and then an 82. I'm wrong. I'll shut the fuck up. I'll shut the fuck up. I'll shut the fuck up. Furusawa Ichiban. I'll shut the fuck up. I'll shut up. Furusawa's just he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll never speak again. I will never speak again. Fuck me. All right. 82. Furusawa gets an 83. Obviously, I can't give myself props, so oh my god. Okay, yeah. So yeah, best performance of the night goes to Funakoshi with an 88. Razan in second with an 86. And then Big Bruiser Finley with a 77. Nice. Great pop-up pay-per-view. I'm very happy with how that turned out. I'm pretty happy with how this episode itself turned out. I'm going to let it sim to make sure that nothing in the news happens before the next episode. The show was awesome. We've risen to medium size. You knew it was going to happen. You knew it was going to happen. Beautiful. What did it? It was both of them. Both regions popped off for us. So we got to quickly get to 65 so I can get onto that new broadcaster. But the good news about this is now we can actually start fighting for the guys that aren't loyal to us. Like, earlier in the save, we signed Shingen Miyazaki. We had to let him get poached. We just had to let him walk. But guys like Marvel Malloy and Storm Spillane, we can actually fight for now. And I think after the Lion's Roar, I'm going to start negotiating. I'm going to keep Funakoshi. I'm going to keep the big four on pay-per-appearance deals. Just because they're loyal to us. So even if they sign with another company, they'll pick us over them. And, but guys like the American Cobras and anybody, like, not loyal to us, I might just start, putting on exclusive deals. Like the Dojo Guards, I'm worried they might get poached. Suki would be bad if he got poached. So I'll negotiate with them on camera so that you can see who I pick. But yeah, Finley, Brody, like these guys, I might just immediately put them on exclusive deals just to make sure that they can't get stolen from us. So, and we have to upgrade production. We can afford it. Oh god, 2? Oh god. Ooh, oh god, okay. So yeah, let me look at Emperor's Choice. We just gotta upgrade music levels again. I won't do that until we hit 65, just to make sure. I don't want it to be like, oh, you have to have 65 in this specific region. I doubt it's that. But just to make sure that it's not, I'm going to wait to upgrade my music production. But yeah, that's a good episode, guys. Part 1 is in the books. I hope you all come back to finish out the tour and to see the season finale show in part 2.